really worrying about it too much.
Okay. Hey. Hello, everybody.
Hey, hi. So, yeah, this is my game that I'm doing. Okay, actually, so the control. I mean, it's a little bit messed up. I think, in my opinion. Oh, come on! Why aren't you working now? Come on!
Well, it's doing stuff.
Yeah, it's not doing what I want it to do.
Okay. What is
Okay,
it?
there we go.
Here we go.
Hopefully it works. Okay, there we go. You see those walls that are turning yellow?
Yes.
They're not supposed to turn yellow.
What are they supposed to do?
They're only supposed to turn a different color, yellow, when the screen ball is hitting them.
Okay.
Okay, so what I mean by that is I go into my scripts and object hit, because everything in my wait, hold on a second. And that's really weird, because even the ramps themselves don't even have. Okay, the ramps are fine. I'm looking at the walls. Okay, the walls. The wall has object hit script on it. So object hit script is this.
Okay.
So it's supposed to work. You know,
Walk me through it, starting at the top, line by line, what each line does.
certainly. So the public class is the object hit. So that's the.
No, way up on top, line 1. Start there.
I have no idea what those mean.
Walk me through it.
I have no idea what those mean.
You don't know what those mean. What do they say?
Using system.collection.
Okay.
Um,
Writing system, then where? Okay. So that's not part of your code. That's up there to begin with.
Right.
Okay. Alrighty. So our first line is.
The first line is 5.
Okay. Okay, explain to me what it is and what it does.
So this line right here gives you the certain class of what you're doing. That's why it's public.
Okay.
An object hit is when you're hitting an object.
Right.
So then private void, it doesn't mean anything, but it's a part of the script. So on collision, enter, collision other would be the method. And then next, the curly brace, and then the curly brace down here. So get component, mesh renderer. Mesh renderer dot material dot color equals color dot yellow.
Okay.
Is everything that the ball hits, the green ball, it's supposed to turn yellow.
Now the green ball is the player.
Yeah. The green ball is this guy right here.
Okay.
So
now,
if I go to so yeah, the green ball.
Now would that code be in your other balls somewhere?
I'm thinking no, because Here,
Let's yeah,
I'll show you where my evil balls are.
right.
That's not so bad, but evil balls are. So not one of them. Oh, yeah, I removed it. That's what. Okay, I removed it. So all of these are removed.
Right.
Hold on. Can't even open. Keep the door open because you have to be naughty. Okay, so all of the evil balls do not have the object script on it. Now the dropper does.
Well, there has to be something in the ball that makes it. Um, Now, I'm sure you've gone through the code line by line to check to make sure that there isn't a copy or duplicate from something. It's not like you made the player ball, then you copied the player ball information for the evil ball.
Right. Wait, maybe. Can you play? You know what? You're gonna keep on acting up. What I was thinking is that I would have to make the actual. I wonder if all the other sources have get. Wait, hold on. Okay. What I'm thinking is that the actual obstacles
All right.
are changing color. The walls are changing color because of the fact that they may not have this same code in it. The mesh renderer and rigid body component.
Okay.
Because
Well,
this,
one way to test would be to remove all but one of your evil balls and use that as
as a guide.
yeah, because if that one ball works, because if you have all the others, you're not going to be able to tell what works and what doesn't. So you get rid of all but one evil ball and work with the code in that.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you're going to be frustrating yourself.
Okay. All of them are gone. Now, go back to the evil ball. And objects. Okay, let's run the code now and see what is what.
Okay. So we're compiling.
Okay, it's still changing the colors. So something's going on.
So yeah, because your ball and that ball are affecting the walls.
So
is it possible that the code that you're using is what is in GameMaker would be considered a global variable or whatever, which it's being used somewhat by both balls? Both objects are using the same partial bit of code.
I don't know how, because this, I mean, object hit is even it's not even on evil ball.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on 1 second. because come on. Because the evil ball itself, it doesn't have object the object hit script on it. It has the rigid body, the mesh renderer, and the sphere collider. Because it's a
Right.
sphere. But it doesn't have object hit to it. So I don't see how we can get how this changes the color to, the wall colors. Because if you go into the spinner, the actual spinners, they have the object hit on it.
So they have the object hit. So anytime something hits them, it
Okay.
turns yellow.
Hold on one second. Because this has object hit on it twice for some reason. So
Right.
remove the component. Maybe that could be it. I don't know. I'm going to see the other ones too and see if they have it. Okay, that's just once. This has it twice. Remove component.
Yeah.
Spinner. This has it twice. The dropper. This has it just once. Okay.
Okay.
The dropper. That only has it once. Okay. Obstacle. How about this? Okay, it only has it once. How about this dropper? Okay, it has it twice. No, sorry, that's the dropper script and
Right.
that. Okay. And then that dropper. Okay. So then I'm just curious now about the spinner script.
Okay.
Because it has spinner. Okay. Oh. So it's supposed to be able to float.
Okay.
In fact, every spinner that I have, this one perhaps, this one changes in the Z angle. I'm gonna open it up a little bit so that, where are you? Spinner. Is that the one I want? Okay, it's that one. All right, so Q to move over. All right, and so the spinner. Okay, so this has the Y angle. So if we go into play mode, it rotates. That
Well, the wall changed color.
right. So I'm still trying to understand why it's doing that. You know what I mean?
Well, from what I saw with the code hit, it's whatever any object that hits it, it turns yellow. So if your green ball hits it, it should also turn yellow.
But if the evil ball hits it first, it shouldn't hit it. I mean, it shouldn't change color.
Well, let's see.
Because it doesn't even have the script
Now
on it.
the code you have up in front of us, that's for what object?
This is for the ball for the player. So this is for Jack.
Well, okay. When you start the game, can you angle the ball so it hits the wall before the other one does?
What do you mean?
I want to see what happens when that hits the wall first.
Okay, let's change course for the other ball.
Or if you can have it just not move for the moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um. Whoops. Evil ball. Let's go into the mover script. Evil ball. Is that what I want? No. Okay. Well, here, let's do this because I already have it part of the prefabs, right? Do I have my evil ball? Yeah, I have my evil ball. I'm going to take evil ball out of there,
Okay. All
at
right.
least now, and then we're going to go back into play because
So
I
we
can
can make
easily
sure that our code works here.
work. Okay. Okay, change color. That's good. But
Yes.
the problem is that when, oops,
Oops, that's not good.
no, I don't have mesh.
Okay.
My rigid body on Jack is not working. And when these boxes drop, they're changing to orange, a yellow.
Okay. So can Jack touch the wall on the left?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And the
Okay.
mesh isn't working. So
Well, no. We saw that the wall. Okay, the wall turns yellow no matter what touches it.
right,
So the hit code is reading that if anything touches me, I turn yellow.
right.
So it's not the evil ball or your ball. It's
Anything.
right.
Just
I'm
like the
surprised
boxes
the
that
yellow.
are dropping. They're changing color too.
Right. But right now we're trying to figure out why is it when one object meets another one, why is it? So that script needs to be tied into the yellow ball.
I mean the green ball.
Green ball, sorry. Yeah, it needs to be tied into the player ball. So if the
So
player ball touches the wall, it turns yellow.
so the green the what do I forget what mover does. Okay. The mover does this is what mover does. This is what the player, for that does for Jack.
Right. Now, where does it call for the script hit?
It doesn't.
So then how does, okay,
Because object hit
yes.
the script, it is in the actual inspector for Jack. So if you look at Jack's inspector, he has uh,
I don't see object hit.
Oh, maybe. Okay, let's see about adding them, adding it. See if that works. Only way to find out is to try, right?
Correct.
Now my ball turned yellow.
Now your ball turns yellow. Okay, that's not right. Okay, so
I'm sorry.
okay, so we know that
But at least, hey,
whenever.
guess what? The mesh works.
Well, yay! Well, it did.
Maybe.
Okay, well we know that object hit works for if anything touches. So now we know that object hit works for any object that touches another object. That object turns yellow.
So I'm going to take the object hit off of the green ball.
Yes, please.
Because otherwise it's going to turn yellow too. Remove component.
So we need to make object hit specific to the green ball.
I do?
Yes, because this way only the green ball will cause objects to turn yellow, not any ball. So we need our object hit so that way, because otherwise when your evil balls touch it, any object that touches your wall is going to turn it yellow. So we need to tell it that it only has to do when, what'd you call the ball?
Jack.
Jack. So only, now I feel like doing, never mind.
Jack and Jill up the hill.
No, I was gonna start doing some kind of weird, Jack from the pirate thing. But anyways, though, no, I'm not gonna wave my hands around anymore. But we need to make sure that in the code that it's only if it collides with Jack. That if Jack touches the object, then it shows object hit.
Okay.
Because right now it's for any object that touches it, it turns yellow. I don't know how to do that in Unity, but that's the next step.
Okay. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Now, do you want to, aside from that, now do you want to see what I got from Literati?
Oh, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna admit. Yes, save this. Save. It's I'm still having fun. That's the whole point of all of it.
And
to me, it's all the whole point of it.
Well, this is like kind of detective work. Tracking down, solving, instead of solving murders, we're solving why does this not work?
Exactly. So, without further ado, I'm gonna share what I got from Literati. I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh. Aw. I like these. They give me these things too. They're nice little pictures. Actually, it's not a little picture, but it's a nice picture.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a thing to plug my cord into. So hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, Nimona. That's the one book I got. I got so far. Not sure what it means.
Okay.
Sidekick and supervillain Nimona and Lord Blackheart are about to wreak some serious havoc. Their mission: prove to the kingdom that Sir Ambrosius,
Okay.
Golden Lion, and his buddies at the Institution of Law Enforcement and Heroics aren't the heroes everyone thinks they are.
Oh.
OMG. I kind of want it, but I kind of don't want it. Oh, it's a It's
A
what do you
comic
call it?
book, graphic novel.
No, thank you. Yes, a graphic novel. Um, yeah. All right, the next one is Allies.
Oh, okay.
So D had to get the seawall. Would he be hit with a hail or of German bullets when he stepped out from behind the tank? D didn't know, and he didn't have time to figure it out. He took a deep breath, closed his eyes, and leapt out. Bullets whizzed. Motors exploded behind D. Something big blew up near the water. Medic! Medic! He heard a soldier scream. D ignored them all and ran.
Oh, it's a war book. Okay.
Allies. D-Day, one chance to unite, everything to lose.
Okay.
I I don't know. Mm. You know these new books, you know what they smell like? The
What?
first day of school.
I don't know. My nose doesn't work. I can't smell.
I hate saying it, but I love smelling new books because they smell like the first day of school. Anyhow, to
Well,
me, a study in Charlotte.
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas. A study in Charlotte. Okay. Tell me
Fans
about.
of television, elementary, and
Wait,
Sherlock will have the huh?
tell me about the cover. What's all on the cover of the book?
Um, a purse, a house, like a fortress house, two fortress houses, some foliage with a bench. So, study in Charlotte. You've never seen Watson and Holmes like this before.
Okay.
So, fans of television, elementary, and Sherlock will avidly devour this book. A joyous excuse to watch one of the literary's world's most beloved pairings come together. The last thing Jamie Watson wants is a rugby scholarship to Sherringford, a Connecticut prep school just an hour away from his estranged father. But that's not the only complication. Sherringford is also home to Charlotte Holmes, the
Oh.
famous detective's great 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 granddaughter, who was inherited not only Sherlock Holmes' business, but also his volatile temperament. Oh, great. I didn't know he had a temper.
Apparently.
So, from the moment they meet, there's a tense energy between them, and they seem more destined to be rivals than anything else. But when a Sherringford student dies under suspicious circumstances, ripped straight from the most terrifying of the Sherlock Holmes stories, Jamie can no longer afford to keep his distance. Jamie and Charlotte are being framed for murder. Equal parts tender, thrilling, and hilarious. A study in Charlotte in the first in a trilogy, brimming with wit and edge of the seed of suspense.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. Wow. One of them says a thrilling twist on the classic. Readers will be pulled by both riveting mystery and Charlotte Holmes, a brilliant heroine with secrets of her own. Oh my God. This is definitely a maybe. Definitely a maybe.
All
I'm
right.
naughty. I'm so bad. Oh my
I'd
gosh.
start reading
Okay.
that right now.
Yeah, exactly. So the
Just
other
start
two books,
two more books.
the other two books, yeah, there's two more books. I'm going to put these on the side so they don't get in my way. The other two books are one's,
Right.
oh, okay.
Right.
This guy, this guy
Which guy?
wrote Scythe. This
Read his
guy,
name.
Neil Schusterman.
Who?
This guy, Neil Schusterman,
Yeah.
he wrote. At first, I eventually I'll give it another try, but right now I DNF'd it. It's called Scythe. It's basically, in fact, well, I'll show it to you as well. It's a lot easier if I show it than just describe it. Come on, where's my little piece of me? All right. Recent up, not recent update. Come on, Goodreads. Work for me. There we go. Um, Start to stream. So, Scythe, SCTHE. This is the book that I was talking about.
Okay.
Okay. This is what Neil Schusterman wrote. So basically, oops, there we go. So world with no hunger. Oh, okay. I think I might just go back to reading it. Anyhow, a world with no hunger, no disease, no war, no misery. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyhow, humanity has conquered all things, and even conquered death. Thou sights are the only ones who can end life, and they are commanded to do so in order to keep the size of the population under control. Okay. So Citra and Rowan are chosen to apprentice to a scythe, a role that neither wants. These teens must master the art of taking life. I'm definitely going to give it another chance.
Now, why did you stop it the first time?
Huh?
Why did you stop reading it before?
What do you mean?
Did you say you gave this? Didn't you say you stopped reading this book?
Yeah,
Why?
because when I was reading the first couple of chapters, they moralize this, judge and jury. They moralized him. They gave him gray hair. They gave him being a man versus being a mystical being. That's why. So it's like, okay, the more I read about this, again, I want to get back into it. So I'll request from the library again. So
No.
that's what I was referring to on that. Now back to this.
Debbie and Charlotte, yes.
No, I'm sorry. No. Back
Great.
to this one.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. So Neil Schusterman and Jared Schusterman. Oh, the brothers, I'm guessing. Okay,
Another
sweet.
Schusterman.
So the drought. Oh my God, this is hard to read. The drought on or the tap out, as everyone calls it, has been going on for a while now. Everyone's life had become an endless list of don'ts. Don't water the lawn. Don't fill up the pool. Don't take long showers. Okay. Until the taps run dry. Suddenly, Alyssa's quiet suburban streets spiral into a war zone of depression, neighbors and families turning against one another on the hunt for water. When her parents don't return and her brother are threatened, Alyssa has to make impossible choices if she's going to survive. Critically acclaimed author Neil Schusterman teams up with Jared Schusterman for the story of survival. When the California drought escalates to catastrophic proportions. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I'm just curious whether or not what this. The dry DRY. What this.
There we go. Right, grass.
Okay.
Young adult dystopia, science fiction, and fiction. Okay. Oh, it's fiction, so it's based on something. Realistic fiction.
I
Oh, wait.
like this book too.
Never mind.
I do. I like this book too. Hmm. Actually, instead of doing that, I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna see
Oh,
if
fairly good.
I'm gonna well, I'm not sharing the screen right now because I want to see if the library has what? Eric, that doesn't make sense
What?
because it's telling me I have an error on my screen. Okay, WASA, exactly. Give me the website. It's showing me this.
Okay.
So I can't very well show it. So eventually, um, yeah, I'll definitely see if they have it. In fact, a study in Charlotte. Well, I can't even see it. So if um, these two books so far, if the library has them, I'm going to get them from the library. So the last but not least one is this one, Influence,
Okay.
by Sarah. Where the hell are you? Influence. That's what it's called. Influence by Sarah. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Someone read. Oh, okay. I know this website.
Do you?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, let's go by author then.
Pretty Little Liars. Oh, there's a whole series of those.
I'm looking for influence and I'm not finding influence.
Well, the looks of it, she's rather prolific, so it might take you a while. There's how many pages? 7 pages?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna take you a while to find her book.
How about Lilia? Lilia Buckingham. See if that one brings up anything. There we go.
We're running out of authors. I'll give it 3.5 stars.
Oh,
5. Different.
really? Getting ready
No.
to delve into the world of teen influencers like you've never done before. Okay, author Pretty Little Liars. Well, yeah, Sarah Shepard has a lot of them.
That's all she writes.
And a 60-year-old actress and social media. Oh, okay. Comes a twisty mystery that
Bit of world of
that
internet
fierce.
stars.
Everyone knows Delilah Rollins. I know. Okay. She has no idea how much. I would consider it a maybe.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if you're into the internet scene and stuff, this sounds like a catty girl story.
Well, it's got a thriller into a base in it, a mystery thriller.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm more interested in these two books. Um, a Study in Charlotte and Dry than anything else.
I would, as far as influence goes, I would put that on like a rainy day kind of book. You like a coffee, not really a coffee table book, but something you have on a day you pull out and you read a few pages, just kind of meander your way through the story.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm not too much of a much if it's a 3-star rating, but it's almost 3.5.
Yeah. See, that's why I say it's kind of a book you have around to pick up every now and then, read a few pages. It's not quite, and I don't want to use this term, but there's really no other way to describe it. It's not quite a bathroom book, but it's like a coffee table keep around for a rainy day. You got just go through, read a few pages, maybe a chapter, depending on how it is.
And this is the other book that
Study in
one of the
Charlotte.
first books. Yeah. So there you go.
So it's got a solid, well, not quite a solid 4, but there. Well, the story behind this one seems more
I'm
interesting than the other one.
right. So I'm definitely gonna check the library for this book and the other books to save money for one.
No. See, I
But
don't.
I'm gonna follow her. What?
It's like I don't see myself as an internet influencer. I'm more like a bad influencer. No, it's like okay, let's not do what this guy did. We'll do something opposite. But the world of
Okay.
internet influencers, they really have a unique experience of doing things because some products will live and die based on how they're presented by the people online.
Well, I'm definitely going to check the library on these 3 books
All right.
and um. Oh, the other thing I wanted to share with you is this. I just got them yesterday.
Okay.
So these are for me practicing the piano, right?
Yes.
So this is what it is, basically.
Okay.
And see, you can put these stickers on
Oh,
the keys for
my
all the notes.
my aunt had a huge two-tier organ, big church organ, and she had these cardboard cutouts that you would fold and stick on the keys, and it would tell you which one is which. But speaking of music, I've got
Okay.
something here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's over
What?
here.
Well, I'm gonna have to clean it because it was supposed to. Another. Okay. Whatever. Oh, guitar.
Yeah,
You gonna play a tune?
this is a 3/4 size left-handed guitar, and my pick
Are
is
you gonna
stuck.
play a tune?
No, not right now.
How come?
I just want right now. I'm just showing you. I don't want to scare your audience away.
There's nobody here to scare except me and you.
Eventually, people will show up. So, but next weekend, I'll be in the hotel, and
Okay. Are you gonna play then?
yeah, I'll do something. But
Okay.
this is traveling with me, unlike my electric guitar, and it's only 3/4 size, so that makes it a little easier for the fingering. So
Very cool. Well,
yeah,
next weekend I'm gonna do more of Unity, a lot more of Unity, and yeah, go from there. See what I can do.
okay,
All I can do is trial and error, right? That's the only way that you learn.
yeah,
But I'm looking forward to putting the stickers on there to learn what I'm doing.
oh good,
Why not, right?
of course.
You only there's only one way to learn.
I mean, I've seen some bands where the
Well,
keyboard has like he uses just 3 fingers, and he holds the key down, then he walks over to the next key, then he'll walk to the third. That's all he does during an entire song. It's just. So maybe you don't need to learn the whole keyboard, just 3 keys.
there you
The
go.
keyboard, just these 3 keys. Or from close encounters to counter the third kind. 5. Ba, 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 ba.
Exactly.
Yes.
But anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing today,
Well, you
along
are
with
doing good.
yeah. You think so?
I think so. I'm going to see about working on the Canon game today. Actually, though, I should
Okay.
look over the stuff the guy sent me on the 3D thing
Yeah,
and see
I
if I
agree.
because I've got when the game first starts, you're in the room, you got your walls, you got your yellow doors, you go through the yellow door, and suddenly the walls disappear, but you see just the doors. I'm like, that's not right. So I got to figure out how to get the walls to
Not at
appear. So
Yeah, for some reason my it's just not working like it's supposed to. I don't know. But anyhow, that's me for today. How about you? And that's you for
yeah,
today.
that's
Thank
me
you for
for the
joining.
day. No problem. You have yourself
So
a good one. Scratch Cass on the back for me.
yeah, she's not even in here right now.
Or when you see her.
Um, no, exactly. Yeah,
Now,
there's no way. Huh?
what room is behind you? I see what looks like a
Yeah,
living room.
isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
Yeah, that is absolutely gorgeous.
Now that's the living room. There's a
Yep, that's the living room.
okay. Yes.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous living room, isn't it? I wish it were
Um,
mine.
yeah, I know. Just hopefully when the people come home, they don't go, "Hey, that's our living room. How'd she get in there?"
Exactly. Exactly. No, it's I love filter. I love screens. I really do. They're really nice to have, especially when they work.
Yes.
But no, and if I kept those 3 books, which I won't, but if I kept them, 10. Oh wow!
What?
The 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 Charlotte Holmes book is not even
Yes.
$5.
Oh, so you're looking at maybe $25 for all 3.
All three of them would be 10, 15 roughly. About close to 30.
Oh, okay.
But no. If the library has them, I will definitely go for the library.
No,
Library saves me at least a couple $100 a month.
right. So, but it's nice that you get them. You can look at them and say, "Oh, this is the next book I want to read." Then, you can. So I'm gonna be getting you some books or some stuff to read later this afternoon. I'll text you
Okay.
when everything's ready. So
All
I've been
right. Well, you have.
I got the monkeys currently typing away, so it'll be a while.
Oh my God. All right. Well, thanks for joining. You have a wonderful day. All right.
Alrighty. Bye bye. How do I get out of this crazy thing?